Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. Today we're going to look at Bitcoin, and of course we're going to look at Ecomi and the Ecomi token and key price action rules on what I'm doing right now to make a lot of money. I did release an Ecomi video, and my last video did come to fruition once again. These are gains that you guys could be taking. When I'm selling Ecomi does not mean I hate the project. This is just a way to accumulate more Ecomi tokens. There is investors and there's traders. Traders are also another way of being investors, especially if you are a long-term trader. There's a lot of ways to trade, and we're going to look at simple price action before we get started. So right here we do have some kind of channel expanding or whatnot. We do see prices moving throughout this channel in a corrective way. We do see respect of resistance and support, and of course this zone that we have drawn out previously, this was our control zone, especially to see if price was going to go to the downside. If you are looking at structure and you're hesitant to enter a trade here, you can always look for a retest confirmation. Look for the $34,409 level. This has been a price action that I've been putting out throughout my videos, and if you guys notice, this is a beautiful head and shoulders, and this head and shoulders is playing out in a sense, especially if we are looking at the breakout or the break zone. Okay, so if we are looking at the breakout zone, technically it will be something like this. We would draw it all the way to the top, and as you guys can see, it's coming back to a key level in the market. Previously it has been hit, and now it is finding key levels. Okay guys, so this is going to be a structural value that if you are looking for a trade, it is going to be a great trade to the downside. Of course these levels could be destroyed, and then we could see price going back up. So I would recommend for another close below with another bearish candle, a golfing bearish candle, to give a sentiment that this price is going back down. If we do not see that sentiment, this could be a reversal. We could pop back in, and as much as we want to look at trend lines and all of that, I do prefer zones because zones are more correctively stronger for me to take off great trades. Okay, so this is my analysis for Bitcoin. It is still in this channel. We do have a slight breakout. This breakout is not a strong breakout in my mind. We are seeing some wick corrections, but this candle is not closed. Of course we do want to see it close with a big body and a little to no wick, okay, to give us momentum to the downside. If that is true to the case, we are going to look for a beautiful short to the downside. Stop loss a little bit above structure, looking for a trade. This would be a one-to-one trade, not a bad trade, especially if you are taking some profits on the way. Remember, when you're putting your stop loss, put it above a key level because you do not want to get hit. This is a volatile market. Volatile market means there's a lot of wick rejections. If you do not respect the markets, the brokers and the people against you will come hit your stop loss and then go your way. You do not want to lose a trade like that, especially if you are in the right direction. Okay guys, wait for a bigger candle, engulfing candle. I prefer roughly around the 34,000 mark. Look for the wicks to be broken. Once we do get that correctional breakout, we will be going a little bit lower. The reasons why I say wait for a correctional breakout, this would be one on my take profits, and I do believe if price does go back down here, we could see price going back up, retesting the previous structure, then coming back down. Instead of waiting for this move right here and waiting for the correction, what we want to do as professional traders or traders to be, we want to see a level in the market being broken and getting into the trade, because we don't want to be in the market for a long period of time. We want to be in the market when the volume starts to settle in, and this is the move that we're looking for, especially for Bitcoin. Remember, if Bitcoin does come back down and this does hold and we do see a break back into the structure, we could look for a long position, especially because this is a double bottom position, another confirmation of a bullish move. This is why we take our trades off of the ideas of what comes every single day. Of course you can have a set in stone vision, but overall, if you want to be a great trader, you want to compound, you want to understand the market conditions do change, and you want to adapt. Adapting is one of the key things, the key principles on becoming a great trader in this generation and era. If we are seeing price action, we would like to see this breaking of structure roughly around the 40,000 mark. Once we do see a break and a corrective move to the downside, this is going to give us so much confidence that Bitcoin is starting to push the upside. Reasons why: we have a lot of candles, a lot of indecision, but now we are falling with the volume candle, and the volume candle is breaking below structure. Of course, I am looking for a reversal trade here to the upside if anything, but once this does break, I am super bearish, and we are going to go to all-time lows, especially for this head and shoulders pattern to be completed. This will be your first take profit, your second will be somewhere in here, and your third will be the fulfillment of the whole head and shoulders and the extensions of the head and shoulders. This is just a quick analysis on Bitcoin, guys. We're gonna go into Ecomi, and I'm gonna show you exactly what Ecomi is doing as well. All right, so for Ecomi, we do have this descending channel. This descending channel has been really strong for us if you are taking these trades. Okay, so guys, we do have a sideways action. This was more or less of a channel, and this channel did get broken. When we looked at this channel and we seen this channel getting broken, we did see see the extension. And as you guys can see, it did find the bottoms roughly around the levels that we have drawn out. Price came back up. This was a time in the market I wanted to see a big move to the upside, but of course this was a lot of candlesticks, a lot of wick rejection, showing me one thing: the bulls are sleeping and the bears are taking in control. So once we seen that, price did go back to the downside, and this was a confirmation of us looking for different formations to the downside until proven not. When I say until proven not, if price did break this, then I'll look to be bullish and look for my ideas after a breakout control candle break. Then I'll look for my ideas for a bullish trend. Because we did not get a bullish trend and we did get confirmation of this beautiful flag formation, and we were looking for the 50% retracement, guys. 50% is always a key level in the market where we like to look, especially because we want to get a deal. That's all it's all about, guys. Being a trader, you're looking for a deal, a great deal. Now, when we're looking into this value, we can see that this is a clear zone. Looking left of structure, we do have a lot of wick rejections, and this wick rejections fell in the 50 mark. If you look left of structure right here, guys, the 50 mark, 2 tweezer tops. And what else I want to do is put this horizontal line at the breakout. And when we look at this breakout, exactly where this broken out, I do see left of structure. If I just move this like this, guys, you can see there was a volume candle right there. There was a bearish sell, so I knew there was going to be a good move to the downside. I did tell you guys what was going to happen with price. When especially you look at this as structure, you see price could not break up to the upside. I also did inform the community in a sense, when we do get news like Epico Regal, whatever we get, there is going to be a pullback. This is not a strong move right now to show me we are bullish. Yes, there's a lot of great things coming, but that does not correlate with price, especially with price action. This is why I try to watch the charts and take away the noise. If the price shows me we are bullish, we are bullish. If the price does not show me we are bullish, why would I be bullish at all? As an investor, sure, these are great signs, especially hearing Epico Regal, hearing all of these great stuff. These are investors' ideas. Buy now, stake it, hold it for a long period of time. But if you are a trader, we care so much about levels. If the levels are not broken, we don't respect the trade, okay? So once again, we did have Epico Regal, especially at this candle right here, guys. This green candle was the Epico Regal candle. And as you guys can see, price went up, but of course it failed to break above structure, and this is why we wait for the candle to close. We did not get a candle close, we got a wick rejection. Price did go back down, and of course if you look here, this was support becoming now resistance. Because it became resistance, we are seeing a downwards move. And as much as I wanted to help you guys and the community, I know there was a lot of people that took this as great education, learned from this, and I had a lot of students and people messaging me in the community, in my email saying, hey, I gained 10%, especially from your video. It makes me really happy to know my video does change lives, and it is giving something to people for free, guys. This is absolutely free. If you do want to take advantage, go for it and take advantage. Take this trend line right here, put it for the breakout. This is going to be a zone where we're going to see a lot of fulfillment of this move. So that means technically we could see price. Let me get out the path tool right here. So we seen that price came down, retest the structure, going down, retest the structure, going down, now retest the structure, and now maybe we could see price going a little bit lower. So that means we could see a push to the upside, or I can adjust this like this, and this was a retest right there. So if this does come to the fulfillment, we are going to get another shot to the upside. If price does not once again break the upside, we could be forming a head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, or even a double top. And there again, I'm going to be looking to sell one more time. When I'm looking to sell, we are going to look for the down move. So we are going to put a stop loss maybe somewhere up here, a little bit above structure, take profit all the way to the bottom. This is a 2-to-1 trade. And of course, look for your levels in the market where you're looking to take profit, guys. Remember, taking profit does not hurt. This is not greed. This business you're in is for long-term longevity, okay? So that is just a structural move. This is what I'm looking for, and especially when you are looking at what I told you guys in my previous video, we are looking at structures to be holding, and we are seeing price to go down. If price did break the 0.0023 level, and we do see a close above structure and a confirmation of that close, then of course I could look to buy or be a smart investor slash trader and wait for the channel to be broken. Once the channel is broken, then it gives me more confidence that this channel was broken and the bulls are getting into position. If I do not see this breakout and we do see this downwards move, I am going to be looking to sell and maximizing in my investments and my portfolio by stocking up on more of these tokens. The other thing I want to show you guys real cool is always draw your new patterns, your new ideas. If I draw like this, we do see a descending wedge. A descending wedge is another way of saying, you know what, price could reverse. Because why? This is very simple, guys. Each time price is going down, it is not really making too much of a bigger lower low. It is going smaller and smaller and smaller. And this is another way of understanding that price is failing over time. So if price is failing, this is a formation to see it is absorbing all of these orders, and now it might slowly push back up and then go to the upside. Of course, looking left of structure, we do have a key level in the market where we could see a lot of respect of value. So of course there is chances for price to go down, and when we look at the flag, it is showing us that it could go all the way down. So this video might be a ticking clock. When I say a ticking clock, guys, this might be one of your very last chances, especially for buying Ecomi for a really dirt cheap price. So when I'm looking at this and I'm being an investor, what I would like to do is take a trade, guys. So if I'm taking a trade here and I'm doing a long-term trade, I do want to go into my long position right here. If I am taking a trade, my trade will be here. I'll look for a control candle break. Once I look for my price action, my exact strategy, when I look to trade these zones, I will be looking to take a trade. My stop loss just underneath my potential move to the downside. And of course, my take profit is going to go all the way to the top. These are going to be levels in the market where I'm going to take maximum profits. Okay, guys. So looking at this trade for anyone, this is a 7-to-1 trade. That means the risk reward is ridiculously good. Looking for take profit 1, 2, and 3. And these are the type of trades that I take all over crypto, guys. If you are maximizing this trading advantage and you're understanding how to trade and using your risk reward, money management, the psychology behind trading, you should be successful no matter what. If you guys do like this content and would like me to do other coins, please put it in the comments below. Other than that, I just want to say thank you all for just tuning in, watching a quick update. We'll see how Ecomi goes. If it does go lower and it gets a double bottom, we should see a huge move to the upside. If it does break that, then of course we are going to go even lower and we're going to look for higher probability sell signals, okay? And sell moves are going to be down there and we are going to take a lot of profits and we're going to go down from there. Last but not least, I do want to show you the power of trading in a sense. So once again, this was the breakout right here. And we did have that retest, and this is the cool thing a lot of people are sleeping on. When I look at price where it went to the far bottom all the way to the top of that retest, this is a 22% move, guys. This is a 22% move. A lot of people are waiting for these big jumps. Me and my community are taking trades like this every single day, looking for high probability trades and capitalizing on our gains. This is what is going to make you a millionaire or billionaire, guys. Not just looking for that one token, making sure you compound your strategy, okay? So compound your trades, take your buy sells. As long as you're understanding your risk to reward, you should be fine. Even if you win 50 and lose 50 and you're doing 2-to-1, you're still profitable at the end of the year. This is what we talk about, especially in my course. If you guys do want to join my course, please make sure to email me and we will for sure go from there. And I just want to say thank you so much. Take it easy and John out. Peace.